Something that does not want me to make videos. I don't know what it is, but there's something. Um, I'm currently sitting here at the table, and I have been doing this for about a week and a half now, and I had posted a video, and for some reason, somebody got a hold of my video and they got into my account. My video never uploaded, and then they deleted my entire video. Something is like no, we're not gonna let you do it. I have been going crazy lately. Yeah, life has really been lifing, and I'm currently, like I said, just sitting at the table. I have so many things that I'm eating pasta and chicken that I can upload if it would let me. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing wonderful. I swear, I just need to just go live all the time. But I'm just sitting here. I've been in like my oversized pink t-shirt for like all day today. I have no makeup on again. Life has been lifing. If anybody knows how to fix laptops, my camera, I bought an external one. So I got 2 external hard drives, and I try to upload videos using my external hard drive, and I plugged it into my computer, and ever since I plugged this thing into my computer, I don't know if it gave my computer a virus. I don't know what it did, but my computer shuts off on me. It doesn't run correctly, and it's literally just an external hard drive. That's all it is. But there's like, let me show you. There's a cord. So I have this is the second one. They're both 1 terabytes, but my card is in here. And what I used to do before my phone kept saying that I have no storage was I would put my card in here, connect it to my phone, and I would do all my editing on my phone. But my phone is saying that I have no storage left. I paid for 2 terabytes of storage through Apple, and they kept still saying that I had no storage. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So I stopped paying for that, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna get external hard drive because I just have a cheap little computer. It works. It's nice. You know, the honey got it for me because he knew I wanted it to try. You know, my old one was messed up, but so it's a nice little computer. It's a nice little laptop. Only issue is there's no storage room on it. So I got these, and I put my card in here, and it allows me to do it. But like I said, for some reason, it just shuts off on me, and it freezes. So could that be a virus? Do these give viruses? I don't know. But I have the one video that I was going to upload, and I have that on here, the one that they messed up. I tried to reach out to support for their help and got no response. I actually had 3 videos that I had uploaded. So, with that being said, like I said, there's just something that's not wanting me to do this. I used to be able to upload videos nonstop, like I said before. My phone said I had no storage. But on another note, I'm super upset lately. On top of like being a woman, I don't get to see my boys right now. They're in California, and it's killing me. And so much has happened. So many accusations have went on and it's just driving me crazy. If you know me, you know that my children are my world. I have spent every single second breath everything with my children. When they would go to school, I would volunteer at the school just so that I could be there with them. And I don't get to see them. So it's not that I don't get to see them. I can't see them in California. But on top of that, my oldest and I had a disagreement, and we haven't talked for a while. We talk every now and then, but that's about it. And it's tearing me to pieces. Like, if you're a mother, you know, like, it literally is killing me. It's killing me. I feel like I'm dying, like, from the inside out without my boys. And this is real life. It's real life. It's not, you know, no, everybody thinks that every time you see people online and you see pictures that it's like, oh my God, she's so pretty. They have such a pretty kids and they have a perfect life. You don't see what's behind closed doors. And I'm so sick of people posting on here like, oh my gosh, like, you know, my life is this and my life is this. And it's like, I can guarantee you that's not how their life is. But, well, I guess I can just, you know, I'm on here anyways. Eventually it's going to get out. But my oldest, he, you know, while he was not able to leave until he was 18. He knew that. But when he had turned 18, I told him, basically, I said, look, I said, you're 18, you can go, you know, and have fun with your friends and whatnot, but my house is not a hotel. I don't want you going and coming. And he is a very, very good boy. Getting messages sent to me. He's a very good boy, but he did not care for that too much, and there was, you know, a girl involved, and I told him, I said, you know, he's never been separated from us, and he's always been such a very good soul. He has an old soul, and he's very, very kind, and he doesn't argue back, and he doesn't fight, and he's not disobedient to me or to anybody. And he's always helped me. I mean, the boy was helping me when he was like 9 years old. I was working 3 jobs. It was me and the other kids. And him, and I would make dinner. He'd put it in the microwave. I'd go to one job, come home, sleep, pick them up from school, come home, sleep for an hour, go back to work. I was working 3 jobs. And he's always been there for me. And he was about 17 when he met this girl. And I don't want to sit here and just talk bad about her because, you know, it is what it is. But he fell hard, and, you know, something was said, some lies were made up. You know, I got a call from her, and she said, you know, something along the lines of he was acting, you know, out of pocket. And I'm like, my son is? She's like, yeah, like he's yelling at me and he's screaming at me and cussing at me. I'm like, wait, my son? And so he came back inside the house. He had went out for like a run, an exercise run, and I said, what are you doing? And he's like, what are you talking about? I said, don't you ever. And he's like, what are you talking about? And I said, are you being disrespectful to her? Are you yelling and cussing at her? And he's like, what? No. And I don't know, she told him something, and then she went back and told him and said, you know, your mom wants me to break up with you. And I'm like, that's not what I said. I said, the only thing that I ever told her is I don't care if he's my son or not. You don't ever let a man disrespect you. And she had told him, but she told him in a different way, so he thought that she was breaking up with him, and it completely just put like a damper on our relationship, and that's never happened. Never, ever, ever happened. And I told my son, I was like, baby, mom, I would never say that. Like, I would never tell anybody just to outright leave you. Like, that's not what I would do. Well, you know, he had said some stuff, and he was very, very upset. And we got into an argument, and I told him, I said, look, you know, you're 18. You don't have to be here if you don't want to be here. I can't force you. And he was trying to leave in the nighttime, and I'm like, no, like, you're not going to leave in the nighttime. It's dark outside. Like, no, absolutely not. Like, if you want to leave, you can leave, but you're not going to leave in the night. I want you safe. I don't want you, you know, hurt or anything like that. And so the next day, he was still very upset. I was trying to talk to him, and he was still very upset. And I don't know what she had told him, but he was just like, I'm leaving. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And we got into an argument. And I think he said something to me, and I was just like, wait, what did he say? Like, I don't know what exactly. I don't even remember what happened. I honestly think I popped him in the mouth because he said something really like it wasn't like him. And I was like, what? And he had, I'm like, look, I pay your cell phone bill. I pay all your bills. I'm your mother. Like, this is my job. It's what I'm supposed to do. Like, it was just really, it was really hard. And he left with her, and when he left with her, he hadn't wanted to talk to me, and I'm like, it doesn't make sense. Like, none of this makes sense. Like, I didn't tell her anything. I didn't tell her to leave you. I didn't tell her anything. And so I'm just like, okay, well, so that's that, and that's my baby, and I cry every day. And it's so hard because these people on here on Facebook and on YouTube, they make it seem like they have these perfect lives, and it's like, no, you don't. I don't have a perfect life. You don't have a perfect life. And I'm like, every day I tell myself, I'm like, I regret not moving to Georgia 5 years ago, like when my babies were smaller. Granted, I wouldn't have my 2 babies that I have right now, but eventually, if God wanted me to have them, I would have had them. And I know things happen for a reason, but it hurts. It hurts so bad because I've never been a day without my children. Never. And then my 16-year-old Eli, like, some stuff happened between him and the family, and he's my autistic son. He went and he needed to go and stay with my mother, who I do not associate with, but it was either him stay with her or him go to a foster home for a while. And I didn't want that for my son, so I sent him with her. And she's very money hungry, and she was very gung-ho on trying to get money out of him, and it was very bad, and she was putting a lot of bad stuff in his head and telling him a lot of stuff that I didn't want him, and it was just horrible. So when you do that to somebody who has autism, who's high functioning, it sticks in their brain, especially a child. Like, if you do that to a child, it sticks in their brain. Like, you don't do something like that to a child and tell them, like, hey, your mommy doesn't want you. After all these years that your mommy has fought tooth and nail for you, your mommy don't want you. And they don't see their father, talk to their father. Their father actually is in prison for child, yeah. And I have protected my babies from day one. So I let him, he had came home for a while, and then it got really bad at home. Elijah's temper got really, really bad, and he left, and he decided he was going to go and stay with one of my brothers. And he wanted to go to finish school over there when we came over here. So I wasn't okay with it, but I was like, okay, you know what? I think right now this is the best time to let him do this. And so I was like, all right, like, let me let him do this. And after I let him go, he started having seizures. And I couldn't take him to the doctors. I'm here in Georgia, and he just would refuse to come out here. And I'm just like, my older brother was just like, sis, like, if he's not going to get on the plane, there's no reason for you to, like, fly out here. He's going to be 17 already, and there's no reason, he's got a year left. Let him stay with my, our other brother. So I gave him temporary guardianship so that way he can take him to the doctors and whatnot. Well, I just found out that he has not sent him to school since February. He has not been doing any work. He has not been to any doctor's appointments. He has not done any tests for his seizures. He has not taken any medication. So that's nice. That's another issue. And it's killing me. Like, I really want these kids out here to understand that, like, don't believe everything you see on YouTube. Like, these women, don't think that all these women on YouTube have these perfect, amazing lives, because they don't. Like, they don't. Trust me. I've met quite a few of them, and they do not have these perfect lives. But yeah. So I've been really stressing and in my feelings lately, and been trying to make this house a home. Finally got into this house, and I'm here. And I like this house. It's not where I wanted to be in Georgia, but I'm here. Um, but I'm desperately looking for like another YouTube mom on here that has been on YouTube for a while and can help me with like being able to utilize my stuff and can help me like fix it to where I can post my videos. So if there's any of them out there, please send me an email. My email's in, my profile. But I had posted a video earlier and I was like, okay, I gotta give myself some credit. Like, I'm the strongest woman that I've ever met. I've been through, a total of 5 friends and family suicides, including my little baby brother. And then my other brother, he basically committed suicide, drank himself to death, and ended up in a lake 2 years ago now. So it's been a life. And this is not such an upbeat video, it's a depressing video, and I understand that, but you know what? Sometimes I gotta just get it out. But I keep saying but when I'm hurting right now. It's not having anybody out here. I'm used to not having anybody, but there it is again. I'm so close to so many people, but it's like and not having a vehicle. I do not have a car. I'm stuck, like stagnant. We have one vehicle and it's his work vehicle, but that's his vehicle for work. I do not have a vehicle anymore. I didn't have one when I got out here, and I haven't been able to get, another one. I'm having 2 little ones and one who's in high school. It's just. So yeah, this is a depressing video. It's not a happy, cheerful video, but it's me. I needed to talk. I needed to get this off my chest. I am upset. I'm hurt. I'm going crazy right now. It's like you see all these people on here, these women, and you're like, oh, you're my age. Like, I don't have any friends. Like, I would love to talk. And you send them emails, and you're just like, I know there's so many weird people out there. And so that's why they're reluctant. Like, they don't want to talk to people on here. But it's like, how else are you supposed to meet friends? You talk, right? So I try to reach out to people. I get no response. So it's hard. But I understand where they're coming from. So I am sitting here watching Miss Rachel with the baby. Took them a bath, and then Izzy started her first day of high school cheer today. And that was fun. I guess she's going to be a back spot. She's super tall. I'm only 5'3", and Izzy is 5'9.5". So she's way taller than me, and so she just started their cheer, and she is, she's doing good. She's, like I said, she's a back spot, and then she starts basketball also. So yeah, I've just been so, my Lily Pulitzers. I'm getting notifications like, hey, there's new Lily Pulitzer stuff. I love Lily Pulitzer. Yeah. Going to Savannah, Georgia for my birthday. Well, my birthday is July 2nd. Going to Savannah, Georgia for the week before my birthday. So the last week of June. And I am so excited because that's originally, I wanted to move by Savannah, Georgia. I wanted to move to Pooler, Georgia. And I love it there. It's beautiful. But I've never been to Savannah, Georgia. And so it's been my dream to go over there. And so we get to go the end of June. The hotel is booked already. I got the 2 young girls their 4th of July outfits already. They're matching. It's so cute. But I gotta get mine and Izzy's still, and then Daddy. Oh, Bella's upstairs. She must have just dropped something. I gotta get mine and Izzy's, and then Daddy needs like a shirt or whatever to match us. Hopefully they'll do some kind of fun festivities there, or like, for 4th of July. I know it's the week before, but they may do some fun festivities. I'm praying I can go to Paula Dean's restaurant because she reminds me so much of my grandma. We call her Mom, but she reminds me of her so much. And her cooking and everything is just like, I want to try it. I want to try her restaurant food. They're her recipes, so I'm like, yeah. I want to go and see the cemeteries. I love old cemeteries. Walk down, what is it called? River Street? I don't know. But, yeah, so it's kind of hard when you don't have any mom friends. It's kind of hard when you don't have anybody that you can call and be like, oh my God, I want to upload this video. Do you do this? Do you like it? Like, the people that I know, like, yeah, they're not quite like that. So, I'm going to stop talking your ear off. It's just one of them days, I guess, that I'm just feeling it. Oh, my video that I was going to upload. So, my daughter's friend came and stayed with us. And look at my hair, guys. I need to color it. My blonde is all coming back through. They came and stayed with us, and I have a 3-story house now. And in the bottom basement, I guess you can say, of my house, it's an entire apartment, and I let them stay down there. My daughter's best friend stayed with her in the room because she was here before her mom and her brother came. So it was basically her mom and her brother downstairs. But that boy did a number on my house. It's bad. And that was kind of a video explaining it and showing you guys. And it's a 3-part video. I had to do 3 different videos. It's that bad. Be on the lookout for it. That's all I can say if I can ever get it uploaded. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. But thank you guys for joining me, whoever comes and watches my video. And if you know of anybody that can help, then let me know. Send them my way. All right, guys. Bye.